What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and today I got to address something else on the BMW, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. Last time on TK's Garage, we were supposed to install one of these, right? I got lazy. I decided not to do it, but I do have the headlight kit here. But before we do that, here's the old one that was right here that's basically failed. It all smushed in, okay? This happens. So we're going to put that over here. I'm going to set you guys up like so. And then we'll get this package open with the new one in it, and we'll get it installed. How about that? It's called a buffers. All right. Now, according to this, Yep. See, what happened was the cap on the end, this is what happened to the other one. It just blew out. You see? Sits like that. The cap just blew out, which caused this, the piece that's supposed to come up, to collapse. Because there's literally a spring in there, right? There's really nothing wrong with that. It says this one has a spring. You can see the difference. So what we're going to do now is the installation is actually pretty simple. So we just put it right here and turn until it gets nice and tight, and that's it. It's really that simple. And now you can hear that spring. Now this one's a little older. I haven't replaced this one, but over time, as you use these, they'll get less and less noisy. But the premise of this is so that when you pop the hood, these little things which sit on that part of the hood right there, it will literally boom and push the hood up when you pop the hood, so you don't have to work so hard. Now what we're going to do, we're going to leave the hood open because we're going to address these foggy ass headlights and try to make these more clear. So let me get you guys set up where you can see, and let us get right into it. First things first, I'm going to spray these off, try to get them a little clean. They're not the cleanest, with bugs and stuff on it. Try to get that as clean as possible. Oh boy. And then we're just going to wipe these off. Now I can tell, like the last owner said the same thing, like somebody had ceramic coated the car, and you can tell because even the bugs, like just with me just spraying water, they literally fell off the headlight. I didn't even have to touch them. And I feel a little bad because I'm about to destroy whatever coating they had on these headlights when I do this job. But no worries. I actually got a subscriber and a fellow YouTuber, Instagram person, down in Houston, and while I'm there, I'm going to get this car ceramic coated. He said he does body work and paint and all that stuff. So in case he ends up seeing this video, I'm going to hit him up when I get down there and pay him for a solid job on my 7 Series and get it right. So now here's the dangerous part for me. I have to make sure I'm very careful around this area with the sanding block that I don't hit the paint. And I am very tempted to take this shit off. All right. Reuse some of these pieces that get a little messed up. Try to turn them in so so that they cover the area so I don't scratch them. I'm going to be very careful in that area regardless, but I'd rather be more safe than sorry, right? So we'll take these areas off. And then, boom, worked much better the second time, right? All right, we get started on light number 1, which I'm going to do right now. Whoo! All right, guys, so basically what we do here, let me zoom in here for y'all. Boop, boop. Gotta love a Galaxy phone where I can just do this, right? So you can get an up-close look. And the audio zooms in too. We're gonna spray it. We want it to be a little wet. And then we take this 1000 grit and just hit it. Especially the areas that are rough, which are up here at the top, which were the worst or the most offending areas. Now it says you can go back and forth, side to side, or with circular motion, so I'm going to do both. I sanded enough boats in my childhood to know, you know, nice little circular motions do good. And fellas, TK tip of the day, circular motions are good. Ask your wife. Ooh, somebody's going to get mad at me for that one. Man, my kids are asking me about circular motions. Just tell them that's how they got here. All right? Now, well, I hope. Spray this off. Wow. Remarkably better already. We're going to continue to hit it, try to get all these little rough areas and scratches and stuff sanded. And you can hear the difference as I get to the areas that are definitely, that had the most corrosion or the most oxidation on them. All right, let's see here. I'm going to call that good. What do you guys think? I think that looks a lot better. Let's dry it off and see what it looks like. Now, it's supposed to look a little frosty, not perfect, and you can see here where I killed the oxidation at the top, right? But I also see I have a little bit more sanding to do down here, because while I took off the oxidation, there's still more clear right here that I need to get. Because we want to kind of get a nice fresh clear coat on it so that they look almost like they're brand new. And you can see here with me getting that nice foam out of it that I'm really hitting it, because I'm really putting some elbow grease in here to the bottom. All right. All right. Let's wipe this side off. I need to make sure I don't get a bunch of water in here. All right. All right. I'm pretty much at the same juncture I was here earlier. Yep. Well, we're going to hit it with the next pad, which is a 3000 grit pad. So I'm going to switch this pad out, put it over here for this side so it's ready to go on that side. But let me give you a backup view. So that's the other side, which you can see is still very clear on the bottom. This side is now kind of nice, all and cloudy, right? You can see the difference here and the oxidation and stuff at the top that we were trying to get rid of. And we kind of got it, I think. So we're going to hit it with the 3000 grit now. Let me get zoomed in here for y'all. We're going to hit it with the 3000 grit right now and see if she makes a difference. Kind of even it out, get it nice and smooth so we can get ready to clear coat it. Ooh, not a lane on area, I see. Now, other kits I used had like an oxidation remover, almost like a nail polish remover. This one doesn't. This one is from, crap, I don't remember which one this was. This was a 3M, I believe, right? Yes. 3M Restore and Protect Headlight Restoration Kit. Pretty cheap, wasn't that much. I think it was like the middle grade, middle priced one. So not bad. Now this 3000 grit should make it look a little bit better. Not polish it per se, but make it look a little bit better. All right, let's see what we got. Pretty much nice and smooth. Now I want to make sure I get it nice and dry at this point, because the next step is applying the clear coat, and we want to make sure we get it on there nice and it fully coats this. But now what you really want to feel for though is that it's smooth. You don't feel any like similar to like if you were clay barring a car and you're trying to feel for like trash or whatever in the paint. You want to feel this and make sure it's nice and smooth. And this, caress this like you would your girlfriend or your wife's ass, fellas. And ladies, I can't say that. Ladies, you know what I want to say, but I can't say it because someone would take that out of context. I'd be getting memed and all kinds of other stuff. But, all right. Yeah, nice and smooth. So we're going to give that a minute or two to dry, and we're going to move over to the other side. Now, you've already seen one side. I don't got to show you both. I don't got to waste your time. I'm going to start sanding the other side, wait for this side to dry, and then I'm going to clear coat this side, and we'll come back. When we start the clear coat, I'll come back. All right, guys, the last step is literally clear coating these pads. I mean, with this pad, and we're going to do that now. And just by liberally applying this, but in very smooth, easy, very methodical wipes. And you want to kind of go over the last spot you went, almost like a lawnmower. You want to go over it like 50%. And you don't want to push too hard. If you're seeing bubbles or anything like that, you went too hard. This is not like you're trying to break the buns, guys. You want to finesse this, all right? This is a finesse move, not a let me break her back move, all right? Once you get that in, what you want to do is definitely look at it from the side, hashtag sideways. And you want to see if you got any of this clear running, because that is a no-no. You definitely don't want that. And once you have that, we let that one dry. Look at that. Brand new headlights. Ding, 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 ding. All right, guys, so we're still with the clear coat. Now, I just thought about something funny. You guys know in the last episode, we did all the trim pieces and stuff. Look at that. The headlight looks like it's brand new. So does this one. But we still have a whole nother clear coat to apply to it here in a minute. So we're going to give this a minute and let it finish. But yo, let me show you something. I brought this back here after I was done doing the lens just to see, you know, what the deal was. And I applied just a little bit of that clear to that unpainted plastic. And I'm tempted to wipe that whole strip with this clear coat. Because look at that, man. Look at that. It actually looks damn decent, doesn't it? Now, I know someone's going to say, but TK, if you do this, it's not the right way, and blah, blah, blah. And I know. Someone's going to go crying. You can't paint the bumper. You can't paint that bumper with that, TK. It's not the right way to do things. Yeah, okay. I hear you. Sounds good. Tell you what I'm going to do. So I literally just applied it just to that one little spot. Look at how clear that is, man. Damn. I applied it to this one little spot. And yeah, I know you, TK, but you got it on this part. Yeah, look, I wiped it off, all right? Boom. And you know what? I'm just going to apply it to just this one little spot right here, all right? And look, I'm going to tell you right now, if this still looks good in a few days, like that, don't think I won't buy a kit just to get these clear coat wipes. Like even the area back here where the clear coat faded on this strip, on the piece, I was like, you know what? Maybe I can apply some of this clear coat to this corner piece of this strip where it lost its previous coating. And look at that. Boom. We call that Mickey Mouse in it, but it worked. Ha! So there you have it. Look, I'm tempted to do the whole damn piece, man. I should have took it. I should have did this before I snapped it on, right? But how would I know that this was going to work like that? Yeah, I can see the streaks. I could see where. Yeah, never mind. I could see where there's like streaks on it. That's not going to look great. I want it to look right. We'll leave it alone. I'm not going to put any more on it. But it's almost time for coat number 2. We got about 5 more minutes, and we're going to put coat number 2 on both of these headlights. And then I sit here and drink beer for an hour while I wait for this shit to cure. And then I bounce. All right, guys. And last but not least, we're going to apply the second coat to the headlights. And then we're going to let it sit for like 15 minutes. But I think it takes like an hour to cure. But I'm going to hit it with a heat gun probably and call it a day. We're going to do the same thing we did last time, starting at the very edge, making sure you get it like in there. I try to get it in the crevice so there's no peeling from there. Same on the top, and then just lightly run your hand across. Same thing, because you don't want to disturb the coat that you just put under it, right? Want to overlap. 25 to 50% on each stroke, fellas. This applies to more than just your headlights, all right? And then we want to get down here around the circle nice and easy. I'm trying to make sure I don't hit any of the areas we don't want hit with the clear. All right. All right. Oh crap! I want to get. Oh crap! I'm like, oh crap! Hold on. I saw something on the pad I didn't want to have on the pad. All right. You know, this is the time when you're doing it that if you have touch-up areas or areas you think you're missing or not getting fully, that you want to go back over it. But make sure you pull all the way across the lens, because this is going to be your last coat. And you want to do your best here to get it right. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's let it dry and see what we came out with. And there's how the headlights look, guys. Pay no attention to those spots. It's literally just water spots. She needs a bath. But look, with the new front fascia and stuff, look, the headlights now look nice and clear, nice and crispy. They look great. Let me bring the... so you can see, I'll just bring the ISO down so you guys can see the difference. Look at that, man. Oh, I gotta lock it, I guess, huh? There, she's locked. Now these are HIDs, but look at the difference, man. Nice and clear compared to what it was before. Now, are they perfect? No, even I can see some stuff right here, right? But it's way better than what it was. I should get a lot better view with my headlights with this now. I'll take it.